Yo, 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 it's your boy Raunchy Music in this bitch. I know y'all motherfuckers missed me and shit. It's been what, about 6 days, 7 days, whatever the fuck it's been. Yo, just to let y'all know, Danina Brooklyn will no longer be on the Raww. She moving on up in the corporate world and she gotta, she be too fucking busy. She gotta do her thing. She getting that bread, you know what I mean? Shit, $100K a year. I can't even fight with her. So she got to do her thing, man. And until I'm making $100K a year, she can't fight with me. All right. So best luck, Danina Brooklyn, my baby. Do your thing. Do your thing. All right. But before we get into today's topic, I want to let y'all know if you I am on the Patreon. You know what I mean? If you fuck with me, go ahead and support that. You can donate $1, $10, whatever, or you can buy a package. If you do buy a package, it's for men and women. It's nothing but women toys on there, but I can tailor it to men, so it ain't shit. So, fellas, you can fuck with me too. Ladies, this shit is especially for you. We got, a bunch of packages. So go check out the Patreon page. You can go to patreon.com, Indie Life Films with a Z. And you should, pull me right up or whatever. And, yeah, we can kick off the show. All right, so first, everybody that's just, been fucking with me, listening to my music, I really fucking appreciate y'all. Fucking Relapse is at like almost 300,000 plays or some shit. That's crazy because I ain't shit. I ain't nobody. So to even get that is lit. Fucking Twerk That is like at almost like 800 saves and playlists and shit. That's a lot for me. That is a lot because at first I was on Django. And then Django was like, it wasn't a free platform. It was like $30 a month or some shit. Then I got on Spotify, iTunes, all that shit. And the money just is nice. You know what I mean? The streaming sucks, but it's still money. You know what I mean? This shit adding up. And, I just want to thank everybody that's listening on Spotify, iTunes, wherever fuck you listening. You know what I mean? Please share my shit. Let motherfuckers know Raunchy Music. I got new music coming. I got a EP. It's going to be 8 tracks on that motherfucker. Dropping on my birthday, 4/18/2019. Then I'm going to drop another one. The same fucking year. I'm on some E40 shit. You know what I mean? I'm going to drop another one. I'll let y'all know the date. After I dropped the first EP, you know what I mean? It's all about the first EP. This is my baby right here. I've been working on these 8 tracks. I got a song coming out called Never. This shit gonna be too fucking lit. In the second EP, I got a song on there called Knockout. That's like a Twerk That rebooted. Then I got another song called Light Up, produced by the Legions. The Legion, I think they only produce my shit. And Bang Beats. But anyway, yeah. So I got new music coming out 4/18/2019. So be ready for that shit. You know what I mean? Support that, buy that shit. I'm about to print up copies. I'm about to be on a fucking corner of fucking Camelback and fucking 43rd. Where the train tracks at, trying to sell my fucking albums. I'm gonna be slanging them bitches. You know what I mean? But anybody that fuck with me, thank you. I really appreciate y'all. The first time I dropped Twerk That was in 2015. It's 2018 right now, so it's a 3-year anniversary for Twerk That. And yeah, hopefully y'all help me find another hit. All right. So today's topic is about child support, yo. You know what I mean? And to me, like, I don't know, man. Child support is good and at the same time is bad. Like, The purpose of child support is because, like, you know, back in the day, motherfuckers would get a bitch pregnant and then dip on her fucking ass. You know what I mean? And he just scotch free, like, oh, I ain't gotta take care of my kid. She gotta do it. You know what I mean? And society started realizing, like, oh shit, it's so many motherfuckers out here doing this shit. Like, you know, you nut up in a bitch, 9 months, boom. She going through all this bullshit, and then you leave her. Now, and you don't take your kid, you know, but let's just say, even if a nigga wanted to take his kid, you know, that's gonna be a whole nother level of shit too. But we just talking about child support. But anyway, you know, niggas dipping on bitches like, yo, skeet, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? And as long as you know that motherfucker name, you know his full name, you can get that nigga on child support. You don't need his social, you don't need none of that shit. Just like, you know, it's this nigga, right? But I don't know, child support kind of slided because, you know, it be some bum ass bitches out here just trying to get pregnant to get child support. But at the same time, you do got some bum ass niggas out here that just be like, yo, I ain't about to handle my responsibility. Fuck all that. You know what I mean? That's just how niggas do. That's just how bitches do. You know what I mean? But the sole purpose of child support is to take care of that child, right? If we're talking about the sole purpose of what child support is for, is strictly for the child. You know what I mean? Now, we all know bitches don't spend that shit on a child. Let's just be real. You know what I mean? Let's just be real. You know what I mean? You know, women abuse child support by, you know, as soon as that check come in, boom, let me go buy a weave. You know what I mean? Boom. As soon as that shit come in, oh, let me go buy me some new panties. You know what I mean? Let me go buy me some Hennessy Black, some Hennessy Privilege. You know what I mean? Let me put this deposit down on this cruise. You know what I mean? Bitches do that shit. That shit, the child never see child support, yo. You know what I mean? Never see child support. You paying $300 and up. Let's say, like me, I was paying $250. I was paying $250 plus I had to cover my son's medical, right? So $250, that's off the rip. They taking that shit off the rip, right? And then you got fucking medical. You know, medical come out your shit ASAP. First they got 401k hit your shit, boom. If you invested in that shit, which I highly do suggest, because child support and your baby mother can't fuck with your 401k. All right, so for my niggas out there listening to that shit, invest in that 401k. Whatever the company match at least whatever the fuck they matching, no more than that. Because over the years that shit'll build up and then you can cash the fuck out when you buy a house or a whip or some shit. But anyway, that's beside what we talking about. But anyway, yeah. Damn, what the fuck was I saying? God damn it. But yeah, all right, whatever. We start to fuck over. You know, bitches don't be using that shit for the kids. You know what I mean? They don't be using that shit for the kids, and they don't be trying to use that shit for the kids. So it's like you paying all this money, right? Let's just say you paying $250, like I was paying, right? Then you paying the medical. You already know how the fuck. You already know how medical go, bro. You already know. You already know how that go. You know what I mean? So let's say you paying $250. Boom, what I was paying. Then you gotta pay fucking medical. You know, I gotta pay medical for me, and I gotta pay medical. You know what I mean? For my son. All right. So they was taking out like $83 a week or some shit like that, cause I got paid weekly. So it's $83 a week. So let's motherfucking do the math. It was like $83.35 or some shit like that. I don't know. I had to look at my pay stub. But anyway, hold on. Let me pull up my calculator. So we got 83 times 4. So that's 333 plus the 250 I was already paying. And that was when we got a divorce. When we got a divorce, they said I had to cover the medical and the child support or whatever, 250, because I owed back pay from, the pregnancy, and she was on Section 8, all that bullshit. So I had to pay all that shit back. So that's 250 plus the 333. So that's 582 a month, my nigga. And I know a couple of niggas that was paying way more than that. I know a nigga that was paying $1,100 a month, yo. I'm like, God damn. And I'm like, yo, I thought I had it bad. Not to mention, I had a car note, which was $220, right? So that 582 plus 220, boom, I'm already at $800 a month, right? And that's just my car note. I had a truck. Well, I still got the truck. That's my baby, Big Bertha and shit. And then, what the fuck else? I had rent. So I was living by myself for about 4 months before my wife that I'm with now moved in. So let's say that was $725. So the 802 plus the 725, boom, that's $1,527 already. God damn. Child support kicking my ass. Child support kicking my motherfucking ass. This some bullshit, bro. Yeah, and I was doing this shit, and I was keeping up with it. I think I got behind like 1 or 2 months or some shit, because I had to buy some new tires or some shit. And then my fucking tires was like $1,400. I was so fucking pissed. I think I was stressing out. I was stressing the fuck out. I think I was. But anyway, yeah. So that's $1,527. That's not including my food. That's not including the actual shit that I go out and buy my son. You know what I mean? That's not, you know what I mean? I gotta fucking buy lunch. I gotta buy dinner. Then my baby mother didn't want to give me her food stamps. So shit was all fucked up. Now, mind you, there's niggas out here who pay way more than this shit. Way more than this shit. My child support was $582 a month. That's a fucking lot. At the time, I thought I was gonna pass the fuck out. I'm like, yo, I can't judge. What the fuck are you talking about? I can't handle that. But I had to find a way. I was massaging. I was eating pussy. I was fucking bitches for money. I was out here. I ain't even gonna lie. I was out here, bro. I had to do whatever the fuck I had to do to get that shit done. I ain't even gonna lie. I had to do what the fuck I had to do. I'm not proud of it, but just know I'm not behind on my goddamn child support. So anybody that know my baby mother, and if that bitch talking shit, let that bitch keep talking shit, because that bitch is paid. Second, it ain't really about my baby mother. You know what I mean? It's about this child support. You know what I mean? For my niggas out there that's struggling, for my women out there that want to put they baby father on child support, put that nigga on child support. If that nigga don't do shit for the kid, put that nigga on child support, period. You know what I mean? Like, if he don't do shit, if he don't, even attempt to initiate a relationship with his son, put him on child support. That's what child support is for absent fathers. But for you bitches out there that be putting niggas on child support and he's still in the kid's life, you a fucked up bitch. Just throw the whole pussy away. The whole pussy. Just throw it away, bitch. You on some bullshit. You need to shoot yourself. You got to stop being hard on these niggas that's really trying to do shit and start toughening up on these niggas that ain't trying to be shit. Like, a nigga that ain't trying to be shit, a bitch, she'll accept that shit. Like, oh, he ain't shit. I ain't gonna put him on child support because he ain't about shit. He ain't working. He ain't doing this. So you gonna be lenient on that nigga. But a nigga that's trying to do something with himself, like, oh, this nigga trying to get money. He ain't taking care of his child. Oh, I'm gonna hit this nigga with child support and pull that nigga down. That's stupid as fuck. That shit is backwards as fuck. And I see this shit time after time after time. And it be some bum bitches too. My baby mother, ex-wife, whatever the fuck you want to call, she a bum ass bitch, yo. She a bum bitch. And that's all that's all she ever gonna be. And that's all I expect. But at the same time, I'm gonna do what the fuck I need to do. I still, Uncle Sam can't say like, hey nigga, you wasn't doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing and lock me up. No. I'm gonna pay that motherfucking toll. I'm gonna keep it moving. And when a real money start coming in, who the fuck gonna be sitting on the sideline? That bitch with my son. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. When the funds start coming in, you on my bad side. Once he turned 18, I don't have to pay child support no more. He got a whole life ahead of him. I got a whole life ahead of me. Like, yeah, you tied me down for what? 18 years. Let's just say we was together for 10 years. Me and her wasn't together for 10 years, but let's just say you and your baby mother was together for 10 years. So that's 8 years you got to pay a fucked up child support. That's a small price to pay when you live to be 70. You know what I mean? So let's put this in perspective. Let's just say, all right, you 20, right? You 20 years old. You have a baby with your baby mother. Bitch on some bullshit. Straight up thought. You got caught up in the game. Boom. Right? So she put you on child support the next year. So now you 21, right? So you got till you 18 to pay child support. So let's just say, so you 21, and then 21 plus 18, you 39. So you got to 40 to pay child support, right? I say about 30. So let's take away 30. You'll find a good job, or if you're working on your career, working on yourself, you'll probably be popping by 30, right? So that's 9 years you got to really pay fucked up child support before you can really afford this shit, right? Now imagine this. After those 9 years, you get money bags. And she can't see shit. So now she got to see you ball. For all those years she kept you from your son, your daughter or whatever. Now y'all building that relationship and she can't do shit about it. You won, fam. My advice to anybody that's going through a child support situation, pay that money. Pay that money and keep it moving, bro. Let her talk shit about you. Let her do whatever, say whatever. Just pay that money and keep it moving. Pay that money, keep it moving. I say it again. Pay that money, keep it moving. Pay that fucking money, keep it moving. But anyway, we ain't gonna dwell on these motherfucking bullshit moms and shit, right? So, how men avoid paying child support? Some niggas just be straight up on some bullshit. Like, oh, I ain't gonna work, bitch. You know, you ain't getting a dime out of me. Like, first off, nigga, you a weak ass nigga for that. First off, you a weak ass nigga just for letting a bitch, control your life. Just because she put you on some bullshit child support, now you don't want to get the money back? Nigga, you lame as shit. So anybody dealing with a nigga like that, like, keep pushing for that child support. Niggas like that should not get away. Scotch free. Oh, I ain't gonna work, bitch. Oh, I ain't gonna do this, I ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna get me. Like, come on, bruh. Pay that fucking money. You nutted up in that bitch. Pay that fucking money, man. And just get the fuck on with your life. Do what the fuck you need to do. You know what I mean? Just do what the fuck you need to do and keep it moving. You know what I mean? And it was like a big issue whether you should sign a child the birth certificate. Once you sign that birth certificate, bro, whether it's your baby or not, DNA test don't fucking matter. Once you put your fucking name on that dotted line saying that you the daddy, whether you married or not, you are the daddy, which is some fucked up shit. But at the same time, it's not, because you knew, you looked at that baby, you had to, for you to even sign a birth certificate, the nurses, they come in and ask you like, hey, is this your baby? Like, they ask you that shit. When I had my son, they asked me like, hey, is this your baby? I'm looking at this bitch like, the fuck? Yeah, this fucking better be my goddamn baby. What the fuck you mean? Is this my baby? You know what I mean? But she was like, oh, I'm sorry. I just have to ask. Legally, I have to ask. It's like, are you going to sign the birth certificate? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to sign it. She's like, oh, well, you have to go down to the window down there, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, me and my baby mother at the time, we walked down there and shit. Before we walked down there to sign a birth certificate, we seen, you know, oh, okay, yeah. Oh, he's cute, blah, blah, blah. Walk down there. Then these bitches get the legal shit. Like, yeah, you have to sign this and that. I need your ID and this and that. Make sure, what? Like, goddamn, bitch. But, you know, if you think it's your child, sign a birth certificate. You know what I mean? If not, don't sign that shit. Get a DNA test. The DNA test is free until they prove that it's yours. So if it's not yours, you don't have to pay. She got to pay. But if it is yours, they're going to hit you with that $300 to $500 fee. The baby was mine, so I had to pay that $500. I asked for a DNA test. You know what I mean? And she won't even know. They'll do it discreetly too. She won't even know shit. So you ain't gotta jump shit like, nah, bitch, that ain't my baby. Blah. You ain't gotta do none of that, fam. If you don't want your bitch to know that you, if you don't want her to know that you think it's not your baby, you know, they won't let her know because it's medical. She can't know your medical history unless you say, hey, it's okay for her, you know what I mean, to know. She can't know. Even if that's your wife, she still can't know unless, you know, you give them consent to do that shit. So, and that's what I did. And it was funny because this white lady came to me. She was like, you know, if you don't think it's your baby, you don't have to say it's your baby. We can do a DNA test without her knowing because this is your medical history. I'm like, oh, okay. Boom. She's like, yeah, okay. Took the little swab out my mouth or whatever with the little Q-tip and shit. Sent it off to the lab. And she was like, this will be, I don't know if she said a contingency or I don't know what the fuck the bitch said. She was like, if you sign it today, you took the DNA test first. So if you sign the birth certificate today and it's not your baby, it'd be voided. But if it is your baby, they'll put the $500 on your credit if you can't pay it at the time. And I'm like, damn, I'm scratching my head like, oh, fuck. This some shit right here. You know, some grown-up shit. And I think I was, 17, 18, 19? I don't fucking know how old I was. But I was young as fuck, and there was too much to fucking think about. But I'm just like, she was a grown-ass woman, so I'm like, all right, yeah, that's cool. Let's do it. And came back, he was my child, so I had to pay that $500. Mind you, I was broke as fuck, so they threw that shit on my credit. Fuck my whole credit up. I think his birth was like $4,000 or something, like $4,300 or something like that. Had to pay that shit too. So now I was $4,700 in the hole just for my son. And that shit followed me for a long goddamn time. So just pay that money, man. Pay that fucking money, bro. Pay that money. Just pay it and get it over with. Now the next thing, how much do you think is enough child support? It's all about the lifestyle you live in. If y'all was broke as fuck together, you shouldn't be trying to break this man's pockets. So let's say like you work a 40 hours a week, you make like $15 an hour. All right. I'll say like $100 a month, $200 max a month off a nigga that's just making $15 a month. But let's say you like an NFL player or something like that, you getting money bags. If you in any professional sport, you got to be paying at least $2,000. You know what I mean? And that's on the low end. If you're a millionaire, like you got more than $3 million in your bank and more than $3 million coming in a year, come on, you can at least pay that bitch like $4,000 or $5,000 a month. You know what I mean? Because it's the lifestyle. And I think the judges base child support on the lifestyle. If you're not really living a lavish lifestyle that she's accustomed to, they're not going to make you pay much child support. You get what I'm saying? But if she accustomed to that rich shit, then you're going to be paying money bank. You know? So that's why I'd rather get a bitch on child support while I'm broke. Yeah, I pay that little $250, little $500. That ain't shit compared to what's coming in. Yeah, you take that $500 from me, but I'm making $4,000 a month. You get what I'm saying? That's $3,500 for me. Take away taxes, you know what I mean? Probably $3,000. I'm fine with that. I could take my little $3,000, save up 15 for my bills. You know what I mean? I ain't doing nothing but paying rent, fucking utilities probably included. You know what I mean? I'm coming up in this world. Got my little car, paying my little child support. I mean my car insurance, so I'm good. You know what I mean? I'll take that. So if you live in a lavish lifestyle, then, you probably gonna be paying a nice little penny. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. But another thing is like chicks be having like 4 or 5 baby daddies. That's like some 401k shit. Like if you got one baby daddy paying child support, let's just say $300. You got 5 kids. Boom. By 4 different baby daddies. Boom. All them niggas paying $300 a month for a kid, right? So hold on, let me pull out my calculator. So we got $300, and this is low end. This is low balling. You got $300 times 5 kids. That's $1,500 a month, right? On top of what this bitch working. So you already working. You probably making, let's just say you making $17 an hour, right? Times 40 a week, right? So the $680, let's do that times a month. So if we're going to do 4 weeks, boom, that's $2,720. This we doing gross. We're not gonna do, take out taxes and all that shit. I don't give a fuck about all that. Plus the $1,500 in your child support. That's $4,220. You can live a nice little life. You could live a nice little life because that $1,500 is going to the kids, and you got all your money that you work for in your bag. In your bag. So women, they out here hustling, yo. They out here hustling. Get that money back. Like, I don't judge. Do what the fuck that you do. But just don't be grimy with that shit. You know what I mean? If it's for the kids, spend it on the kids. Don't spend it on the next nigga that's sucking your pussy. Come on, y'all. Like, that shit is corny as hell. I done seen this shit time and time again. If you get motherfucking child support, like, at least spend half of, like, if you get $300 a month for your child, at least spend $150, $200, and then put the other $100 in your pussy. You want to get some new panties? Go ahead. You want to get a new bra? Go ahead. You know what I mean? You want to go to the club? Go ahead. Cool. You deserve that. You push that baby out. But don't just blow the whole fucking check on some dick. Come on, yo. Like, life is bigger than dick. And I'm sure there's some big dicks out there. But I'm pretty sure life is bigger than that. I can almost guarantee you that shit. But anyway, what is a deadbeat dad? A deadbeat dad. Damn. A deadbeat dad would be my daddy. I don't want to say his name and shit because I don't even want to get that nigga no fame. Fuck his pussy ass. All I know is he from Chicago. I met him. Well, I haven't met him, but I talked to him on the phone. That was it. That's the deadbeat dad. A deadbeat dad don't do shit. I mean, absolutely nothing. Not financially, not mentally, nothing. Like, he does absolutely nothing. Okay? Now, a lot of women say they're single moms because the father only pays child support, but he never comes to see the child. That's what child support is for. If a nigga pay child support, he don't have to come see his child because the state already taxing his ass. The state already know the reason why you're paying this money is because you don't go see your child. You don't take care of him. That's the purpose of it. So you can't say that you're a single mom if you receive child support. If you receive child support, you're not a single mom. You have support. You have child support. But a lot of bitches be wanting to say, oh, I'm single mom, blah, blah, blah. His daddy never, all that. Oh, shut the fuck up, bitch. I done heard that shit time and time again. All these little bitches, you know, all skeeting on, oh, his daddy not around, her daddy not around, he this and that. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. How he ain't around if he pay child support? And 9 times out of 10, you probably took that goddamn baby from his ass, so he can't do shit. So I'm like, look, as soon as they start talking that bullshit, oh, my single mom, oh, my fucking ears just somehow, I don't know how the fuck they do it, but they just turn the fuck off. I'll be deaf. As soon as I hear that baby daddy shit, it be like, I just be reading lips. I'll be straight up deaf. I just like, what this bitch saying? Like, okay, her titties looking right, but what? What you say? It's like, you not listening to me? Nah, bitch, I ain't listening to you. I'm looking at your motherfucking titties. Take them panties off. I don't care about your goddamn baby daddy and what the fuck y'all going through. Because 9 times out of 10, they be lying. I used to be soaking that shit up until I got duped. I don't soak none of that shit up, man. If you meet me, you talking about your goddamn baby daddy, fuck you and your baby daddy. I don't give a shit what y'all going through. That's just me. I just want to fuck your pussy, your face, your asshole, whatever the fuck you're trying to give me at that time. Fuck your baby daddy. I don't care about none of that shit. But, you know, women, you got to stop beating your baby daddies up. You know, if a nigga trying to do something, let that nigga do that shit. I don't give a fuck. That nigga eat $20 a month, $10 a month. Or don't pay nothing, but still come around and see that baby. He doing something. Or if the nigga don't even come around and see that baby, will pay that money. You living a lifestyle because this nigga's paying that money. So you just need to shut the fuck up, get in line, move over. Take care of your child, keep it moving. You already knew what the fuck you was getting into once you opened your legs, bitch. So let's not even play. Let's not even play. But women can be deadbeats too. I even seen women that don't want to take care of their fucking child. You know what I mean? My mother, she didn't take care of me. I was in foster care my whole motherfucking life. My mother did not have the rights to me since I came out her pussy. You get what I'm saying? So it could be deadbeat moms out there. My mother never did nothing for me. Nothing. You know what I mean? Or anything that I can remember. I know she bought me a couple of gifts or whatever with my uncle, you know, when we used to stay in Detroit. But it was just like little shit. It wasn't nothing that was, you know, she never taught me no lessons or, you know, how to do this, how to do that. It was just a lot of shit. You know what I mean? That's a whole nother story we're going to get into in another podcast. But moms can be deadbeats too. You know what I mean? I done seen so many moms that are strung out on drugs and the father got to step up. You know what I mean? I see a lot of mothers just like, oh, he not the man for me, so I'm going to go suck and fuck on him and I'm going to leave my kids with him and then try to come back. Man, I didn't see it at all, bro. Shawty, I didn't see it at all. So, I don't know. Child support, to me is bullshit because I think women just get it out of default The judges just assume you full of shit. So, I don't know. But my advice to any men that's listening, man, go to court, fight that shit. You know, because you got to think, if you don't go to court and fight that shit, you lost already. You ain't even try. You know what I mean? I went to court. I thought I was going to lose, but they gave me joint custody. And that's really all you need. As long as you got joint custody of your kid, you know what I mean? She can't just bust a move out of nowhere and just be like, hey, this what the fuck I'm doing. Versus if you don't go, she automatically going to get custody. She could fuck you around, drive you around all your life until that child 18. So, I don't know, man. This is a tight situation, man. But for all my deadbeat dads, you need to man the fuck up. Quit being a little bitch. For all my fucking mothers out here trapping niggas, you need to cut the shit, bitch. Tie your pussy up. Quit playing. And if any, men listen to this shit, dude, just pay that fucking bag. I know it fucking sucks, dude. I know it. I've been through this shit. I know this shit sucks, man. But pay the fucking bag. You have less problems when you pay up. You don't pay up, your whole fucking life will be in shambles, man. Just pay the bag, keep it moving. Fuck these hoes. I'm out. Raunchy Music, the Raww, episode 9.